Throughout the pages of Scripture, though, we see glimpses of the kind of dominion man was meant to have. Notably, Noah, a blameless man in his generation who walked with God, became the guardian of every living creature of the earth, keeping them safe with his family in the ark. Abraham journeyed across the land in faithful obedience to God. God, through Joseph, saved all the earth, kol haaretz, Genesis 41:57, from famine through Joseph's wise and faith-filled administration of the grain of Egypt, believing in and acting on the God-given interpretations of Pharaoh's dreams of feast and famine. However, none of these figures, nor even Moses, Samuel, David, Solomon, or the prophets, would meet the measure of the one man, Jesus Christ, who exercised dominion perfectly, without sin, obeying God and blessing others. Jesus multiplied and provided bread and fish for the hungry, walked on the waters as God's Spirit had hovered over them at the beginning of creation, faithfully followed God everywhere he would have him to go, even to Jerusalem and to Golgotha, outside the city, where he provided salvation for all people. This Lord, who wore the crown of thorns, stephanon exakanthon, Matthew 27:29, from the same Greek root used in the Septuagint Genesis 3:18. Adam sinned, and the earth over which he was to rule was cursed to produce thorns. Jesus, the last Adam, 1 Corinthians 15:45, obeyed God and wore the crown of thorns that should have been set on our heads. Because of Jesus' obedience, far from being exiled from Eden, he has been given the name above every name, Philippians 2:9, and everything in God's cosmos has been set under his feet, 1 Corinthians 15:27, quoting Psalm 8, which says in part, "You make him to rule over the works of your hands. You have put all things under his feet, all sheep and oxen, and also the beasts of the field, the birds of the heavens, and the fish of the sea." In fact, Jesus has dominion over all creation, visible and invisible. He is the man who is the perfect Lord, the Prince of Peace. Look to Jesus for the perfect example of godly, humble, obedient dominion, and submit to his leadership in all things, for he is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords who rules over the cosmos.